Young Pushing Old, episode 3, goddamn.
You got motherfucking Oklahomian, Californian, Texian, Slovakian, South African, and Kenyan on this granny side. Darko Milikic.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. That's my argument with like the history shit. Like schools were just to shorten subjects. I would much rather my kid know like math, science, and reading before like President George Washington type shit.
No, I don't think history is the most important. No. I think math is super important because it's not. The point of learning math isn't to make it a job or earning money. It's like to actually like your brain to understand. Like learning, like knowing math, like makes you like a more like critical thinking person. Like that's important.
Yeah.
And then English, I mean, obviously, like you need to read, you need to know how to read, but I think they need to spend more time, like get rid of like some of the science and history and trim it down to like the most important parts and start putting in like.
There needs to be more career-based.
Like, more career, like typing class, like we need like more like computer skill, like typing classes. Like, cause they did that like when my dad was like in college, cause computers were just being a thing, so like everyone was like for sure learning how to do it. Now, you're like kind of born with technology and you're kind of just already using it as a kid, and then you kind of just have your own technique. Like I still type like bad, like kind of a key at a time, bro. I've been trying to learn like the actual way for like all like 8 fingers down and like type it normal. It's hard to do, bro.
They keep trying to make us dumber, bro, because you can go on that phone right now and say AI paragraph right now.
ChatGPT, man.
ChatGPT made me dumb in college.
Now you just copy and paste. You don't even type no more. You just copy paste.
ChatGPT saved me all throughout college for sure.
I didn't even get to ChatGPT till last year. This year, damn near.
Yeah, like halfway through freshman year, I still didn't really know what it was, and I didn't use it, and I thought I was gonna get busted if I did anyway. So I almost never used it.
Oh yeah, it was talking about AI plagiarism. They came up with trying to detect if things are being detected by made with AI.
Yeah, I never had anyone personally get caught with that, but I've heard it happens. But like, I like make my shit like generated from ChatGPT and then like put it several times to like paraphrase
it, yeah,
like 5 times. And then like I go through it and like take off words that like awkward that no like actual like student would say. Like try to sound a little bit more natural and then just turn it in.
Yeah, you can run that through a plagiarizer yourself. See if it has plagiarism.
For legal reasons, that was all a joke, and I never cheated in school.
This shit is all cap.
This is all a story. This
shit is AI right now.
Yeah.
Y'all been seeing them shits on TikTok?
Bro, the AI memes.
The AI like skits where it'd be like,
yeah.
You're ugly. Shut your bitch ass up, you fucking. the clapback be the most like outrageous shit ever.
Hey, what the nigga say? What's my favorite? You know what makes me happy? Hey, get your bitch ass on my payroll.
God, nigga. I get you. And then the niggas just start laughing.
Oh man,
bro, that shit be weird as hell. Like at first glance, it'd be looking like regular people, and then you gotta watch the video all the way through.
I have watched a couple videos where the whole time I thought it was real, and at the very end I realized, so I have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I got bro.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Fucking AI, bro. God damn.
Yeah, I think I've fallen under the whole, I don't think AI is overall good for us.
nah, yeah, that shit's about to get bad.
Yeah.
Seeing the AI memes come out, like that's like at first, like you know, you had the pictures and stuff and like the slight little pictures, but now there's full on videos and like it's getting like more detailed.
It has benefits, and if everyone like used it correctly and didn't abuse it, it'd be a cool technology. But like now I think we have like abusers of it, and now we're trying to make it so like too smart, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like Yeah, bro. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for machines to like be aware if we make them too smart.
They don't have a conscience.
I know, but like what we've done already, bro. Like you tell me at some point in the next century, like we're not gonna be able to make some shit like some robot got some awareness.
It might make his own shit. God damn.
Like Ultron, bro. Ultron's a real thing, bro.
Not fast, bro. Like, even I wish I could be like a fly on the wall to like Elon's fucking SpaceX warehouses and shit like that. Like, I know he's got some insane shit that the government's just not allowing him to do. Shit.
100%.
Like, whatever happened to the chip shit, the fucking microchip thing?
Yeah, I don't know about that,
shit.
bro.
Nah, like the shit he was putting like pigs to like.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he had some type of was it Neuralink chip or something like that.
I don't know. I did hear about that, but
It just went away. Like
yeah, I just remember people being like, if you get the vaccine for COVID, you're gonna get shit put in by the government. I'm just like, well, yeah, that's crazy. I actually didn't get my vaccine, but it's just because like I just didn't get up and go one day. I wasn't opposed to it, but like I was just like I never got it.
I didn't get it. I was like, nah, I don't either.
And then like that was like kind of a precursor for like today's political climate. Like for now that like Trump is in office after Biden, bro, like some like kids in high school like stop fucking with you if you didn't get your vaccine, because that was kind of your way of being like, are you Republican or Democrat? It's like, bro, we're kids, bro.
This white girl asked me that shit. Like when I was in school for like during the COVID shit, she dead ass asked me if I'm Republican or Democrat. And I was like, that was my first time ever like even like a person my age even bringing that shit up.
Can we talk about the
What?
entire state of the world right now?
Bro. Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, we were in the middle of like fucking.
We're 17, 18, bro. You don't even make money for your. You don't even make like money yet.
Like she had to have had a conversation with her dad the night before about that shit to even bring that up. For that to be on her mind.
I stay away from politics as much as possible. I could go my whole life not wanting to worry about it again, but you know, it's pretty hard to ignore sometimes. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't think that shit like gonna start mattering until you get like rich, like dumb bread to where like actual tax.
Yeah, I'm
bills and
sure.
shit
Where like things could actually directly affect me type thing. Yeah, I'm sure.
Anything under like fucking like 80K, 100K, you damn near just like everybody else, bro. Like this shit not gonna affect you. Like the big bill tax cuts and shit that Trump trying to do, that shit's not affecting no regular person, bro. Just millions. They got a bunker in that bitch.
God damn. Let a nigga be able to afford a bunker. Bunker party, goddamn.
Nah, bunker parties insane. Damn, I wonder how much like a bunker, like to have like a long lasting, sustainable fucking bunker life. So like, if nuke shit actually did happen,
I was thinking
like
about that.
how would you be able to afford? Like how would you be able to invest in like a bunker for like doomsday and shit like that?
Yeah, you gotta have money.
Dumb money.
Yeah, then you gotta have supplies.
Are there just companies that do that for you? Make a
Yeah.
bunker?
What's the payment plan on that bitch?
That's just gonna be a lot.
So, dude.
Shoot, we all
A huge box of reinforced like concrete and shit and metal.
The show y'all should watch is The 100. I don't know if you ever watched that shit, but The 100 is like basically about that. Like they had nukes and shit happened, like the world just blew up, and they had to go under the bunkers for like 10, 20 years, and they came out and the shit was like
Crazy.
Yeah.
I never heard about the 100 feet. It's on Netflix now, right?
Yeah, tough shit. So Brett, for the first time on the pod, man, how's it feel?
It's just cool, bro. Just
Like the
say,
concept.
just say what's on our minds, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's been a while. I was a part of the early KG podcast about 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
that was fun. I wish that would have kept going for sure, but nah, it's just it's easy talking, you know. Once you get going, you know, it's easy to keep talking. So
No, facts.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's Chris. Talk to Chris, see what Chris says.
Yeah, Chris is a big podcast guy.
That
Yeah,
was,
he could have pulled up today, bro. But I knew he wasn't gonna pull up. But
is he in Denver?
nah, he was in Cedar Hill, bro. When I called him. But yeah, I knew.
That's great. Small, short little third. I don't think it was short.
No, we still gotta talk about DDG and Reggie.
DDG and Reggie, bro.
Yeah, he knows.
Like, damn, like, and that shit just came out of nowhere. I heard it came, like, Reggie was talking about, like,
Bro,
it was a misunderstanding, apparently.
no. This is what I be saying. Niggas be worried about the wrong shit, bro. This shit happened all over a female. A nigga said the wrong thing about a female that the nigga didn't even fuck with. And now niggas is beefing. Cause I said, your girl can do whatever she want. Which wasn't really your girl, it was your old girl. I said your old girl should be able to do whatever she want. You got mad that I mentioned your old girl. Now we beefing. That's what I'm saying. Pussy is powerful, bro.
And then Reggie bringing up Kai and shit, trying to get Kai in it.
That shit just escalated for no reason. And it's crazy. Like I said, the reason why niggas started the beef, she not even talked about. Like we not even talking and bringing her up no more.
Yeah.
The whole reason why the beef got started. We talking about other niggas dead. They talking about people dead, homies and shit. Like,
Man,
all type of shit.
talking about people's kids,
Bro.
bringing up people's dads, dead dads and shit,
Bro, for a female that neither one of you niggas, that another nigga is fucking right now.
Man, yeah, and then I don't know who dude was. Somebody else involved in it now sent Reggie old girl a DM.
Almighty J.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga Almighty J showed the screenshots of the shorty that started the beef on the nigga Almighty J dick. And this is the shorty y'all beefing about. The nigga got proof that she's gone.
He's going out bad like Travis Hunter, goddamn.
Female, that's just insane. I'd rather be an Eskimo, bro, than beef about a female with my man, bro. No doubt. For the rest of my life, we just passing. My fault, never mind. We not passing, bro. I mean, Darko, we not passing. I forgot the situation. And
Y'all think the new like streaming method is cool? Like cool?
streaming is cool, yeah.
It seems like it's like the main thing now. Like all entertainment, like everyone just like that's the thing to do. Like YouTube kind of take a backseat.
I don't like that clip farmer shit though.
I don't either, bro. That's why I brought it up. Like, what y'all think about streaming? Like, it's cool, but now we just got folks like doing like outrageous shit, even to the point where if they have to like fake it, and it's just like, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just like see it's like a grown man like doing some like weird stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I can't support this, bro. I miss like the early streaming when there was passion to it, and now it's like now that it's like mainstream. It's like that's like the thing to do. Like now people get brand deals. It's different, bro.
Yeah,
TikTok.
TikTok is also a good way. I feel like content creation. I don't know if I was saying this last podcast, but it can go a long way if you're creative with it. If I know, sometimes people get discouraged because you know there's different ideas that people are doing already. But I mean, at the end of the day,
Change
it's
swag
like,
to it.
yeah, it's about how you put yourself out there and just get out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I like the hoop and shit. What we did today, that shit was nice. I enjoyed that. That would be nice, you know, stream it, get some clips out of it, and still have like good interactions with it and shit.
I think TikTok made everything like a method. Like, if you go on TikTok and you just look up like how to, there's so much how to shit. Like, TikTok niggas don't even have their own like ideas to do stuff. Like, it's just how do you do this?
Bro,
And it'd be 50 million motherfuckers doing the same shit, like with the fashion shit.
Damn near TikTok replaced YouTube.
I use TikTok as a search engine, bro.
Yeah. Like, that shit.
They have answers, and like there will be other videos of like some crazy shit next to it, but like there'll usually be
shit, a quick little video,
yeah, it's usually something, you know. I like YouTube, but YouTube is still like my go-to. I think I still like the traditional video format. I don't know. TikTok for sure is like I have a bad habit with TikTok for sure, bro. It's so easy to scroll, bro. Like it just is, bro. I think my attention span got cooked because of it, but I think I'm getting better. Like, but now in college when I was just like in like my groove, like going to class and like making sure I'm like passing, bro. Yeah, no, didn't have discipline, bro. Like TikTok was like an easy thing for me to just waste my day if I needed to, bro.
I think Reels is where it's at for me. I don't know.
Well, Instagram Reels have gotten funny, but I can't do it because I find a funny ass video and then I want to like because it's funny and I want to come back to it, but then everyone can see, including my own mom.
Nah,
my mom follows me on Instagram.
It's how that shit work?
Yeah. Anytime, everything I see Fabian like some crazy shit. I just saw some shit crazy today that Taj liked. Yeah, I'm not even gonna repeat like. See, the hint is it was about CP3.
What?
You like some shit about that, man, and it was a funny joke.
Release the tapes.
And it was a it was a hilarious video. It was like SpongeBob clips, like with like a crazy ass caption. Like those videos are funny, but I can't like them on Instagram Reels because I get snitched on.
Damn.
Oh shit.
That's just crazy. I don't know why they did that. Like I want to like my shit in peace and repost it if I want people to see if I liked it.
I didn't know they did that, but I know that they do that fucking story like shit. Like you like somebody or you say something to the story
On the comments.
Nah, like you just reply on somebody's story.
Yeah, that's the comments. This is like a reply comments on the story.
Yeah, because you can go to your DM and
Nigga,
see.
I didn't sign up for the update, nigga. Why are they doing this, bro? I never hit accept for the update, bro.
I remember seeing those for the first time. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
That shit weird, bro. They know what I be on at 12 a.m., bro. That shit weird,
Nigga
bro.
thinking he's sending a DM. Everybody on her story seeing it.
Yeah, I'm sending some crazy shit, too. Yo,
around her
bring
mom.
that big booty over here.
Fuck around her mom, see her story. Who is this company?
There's 10 different niggas that seen that shit. Damn.
You done cost her about a couple hoes.
Nah, that shit insane. Fuck Instagram, man.
Yeah, I never used it. I was trying to make my first post, like my first actual post, like not a story, you know,
Like,
an actual post. I was gonna try and do it over shit I did this summer, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I still haven't made my first one. I feel like I need to. At this point, my first one's gonna be like my wedding, bro. That's where it's heading to, bro.
shit, that'd be the best first post, damn it.
The description's gonna be like Shay's. It's gonna be a poem. It's gonna be poetry.
You know he don't like you, right? Like you don't know you.
Hey, bro.
Like,
That's my star. That's my MVP, bro.
type shit. That's my MVP. Basically. And nigga turned his ankle. Walking the runway and shit.
Nah, that's next level hating for sure.
Fuck that.
I never wished injury on Halliburton.
I
The only reason I was reading the Bible, despite being atheist, was to combat. Even though I'm. Yeah, I wasn't reading it.
Yo, I never thought I'd hear that statement ever, bro. I hear.
Hey, not hearing that come out of breath. Hey, there must have been some shit.
Nah,
What?
if y'all let me finish, I was gonna say the only reason I was reading the Bible was because during the NBA Finals, I just didn't want Tyrese's like dark magic to like. After game one, bro, after I seen the Halliburton attack again and the dark magic was working, I'm like, bro, now I have to I gotta do something. And so I think there was this misconception that I was praying and reading the Bible despite being atheist because for me to hope that he got hurt, but that's completely untrue. I did not want that. I just wanted I wanted him to come back down to earth and play like a normal person. He was playing out of body, and I couldn't accept that.
Man,
So
but he had 9 points in 7 minutes.
Bro. That nigga's elite, bro. That's why I say he's not like, I wouldn't put him above like some of the other dudes because he also be having games where he had like 4 points.
If he would have won this chip though,
I don't know. I think that he wouldn't have won MVP. They would have given it to Pascal.
think so.
They would. He won Eastern MVP.
Yeah, but it could have gone to Halliburton, bro. Halliburton literally saved them game one, and Pascal played good, but like when you look back on it, he had 2 games where he scored like his efficient game, and the other ones were like 17, 14 points.
I ain't gonna lie, Hallie had 4 points in the NBA Finals game. Like,
He did. He did.
that shit.
But like, it's because we shut the whole team down, and he's not a put the team on his back and score everything type of guy. So it's like if he's gonna score 4, no one scored more than. There's probably one guy who scored 20, but I'm pretty sure that game no one scored 20.
Give me the ball, I'm finna score a player.
Indiana, right? That
Yeah.
they don't. That's what I'm saying. He fits good for that team.
Yeah, it sucks that we're not gonna see him hoop until next year. I hope the Pacers actually like maybe make the playoff and he comes back in time, but I don't know how realistic that is. Because I think some people come back from an Achilles like a little bit earlier than some people. But shit, it'll probably take minimum 8 months.
He come back the last quarter to see the last.
Why do the NBA be putting that like the calf strain shit out? Like they'll say calf strain, but then the player will play the next game is torn Achilles. I feel like they know that shit the Achilles is already like on his last leg.
Well, yeah, I mean, because calf strains, I mean, they even said themselves, like, calf strains, like, lead to Achilles tears.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, it's game, it's the finals. He said it, he got interviewed about it when he's like, yeah, it's a lower leg injury. It ended up being a calf strain. And he said himself, it's the finals. I'm going to be there for my team. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what he should have done, bro. In hindsight, it's easy to say, why did you play? But it's for the finals, bro. If it's for the ring. That's what it's all about, bro. Like, when you're a kid, you're in your driveway saying, we're down 1, 5 seconds on the clock. Yeah. And, you pretend you're in that spot, and I mean, even when you're injured, bro. As long as you can jog, you gotta play.
I remember being at the rec. And they be talking about, you remember when they used to come in and turn the lights off?
Oh, we turn the lights.
Niggas used to, 5. Half court eve that. Yo.
Man, nah, for real.
They just be so disrespectful. It's kids, these ladies trying to go home. We still shooting the lights off and shit.
Yeah, I used to like imagine myself as like KD or Russ, and then after that era passed, I used to think I was Kawhi. Like Kawhi in the backyard hitting shots, because back then Kawhi was just like that guy to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to like put him in that spot, not like Kobe or like anyone, but bro, Kawhi was different.
Yeah, a little run.
God, I wish he would have stayed healthy.
The Clippers team would have been something special.
Could have been, bro. The Suns stopped him.
The injury stopped them, man.
They did. Kawhi did get hurt versus Phoenix, huh? Yeah. Yeah, because there was 1 year Clippers were looking pretty scary. Clippers looked like they were going to be good this year, bro, but you just run into Jokic. There's not much you can do about that. If you play Jokic, you're getting minimum 6 games if you're trying to win, but you got to probably beat him in 7, bro. You're not wiping that team.
He's top 5 big man all time.
Yeah, when I was doing my list, yeah, it's like Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq.
That's crazy. None of us put him as like our center though for our top 5 team. I mean
For All NBA, I think he deserves a spot. Like I think he could. I think that's not ridiculous to say at all.
No, I'm saying like, when we're doing our all-time starting lineup.
Yeah, like
nobody put him in for their center or power forward.
yeah, I took Hakeem.
Yeah.
But you know you can't go wrong with Hakeem. Yeah, Jokic, I think could finish top 3 big man ever. But it's just like, because where do you have Shaq? Yeah, I'm like number 2.
As far as centers, he's the
Number
best
1.
center of all time.
Yeah, I don't think it's insane, but I mean, like Kareem, he's just old, and like old players are starting to get neglected off of lists and shit. But Kareem was.
I'm nothing on the 70s, bro. I'm nothing on the 70s. Respect.
Or mid-80s.
Niggas was still getting hosed by the police in the 70s. Niggas was still getting dogs chased on them.
Oh, shit.
I'm not that shit, bro. Imagine going from the civil rights line to the motherfucking NBA line, dude. That's what Kareem and them was doing. I'm nothing, bro.
No, that's funny. No, yeah, well, yeah, in that case, I kind of do. There are times I wish I could just like completely take off old players off the list, bro.
Yeah. Like I was so serious when I said like Bill Russell wouldn't be able to guard this nigga. Like I'm so serious. Like, imagine if Curry got a switch with Bill Russell. Nigga, what the fuck? That shit is Christmas. Nigga, what? Curry get a switch with Bill Russell, nigga, what the fuck? It's over.
It's Christmas.
Like, there's nothing Bill Russell can do with Curry.
Oh shit. Oh, that's funny. It's probably not even wrong. That's funny, bro.
Like we think Gobert is like a bad like imagine fucking the original Gobert. Like,
Luka like shit on Gobert every year of his career so far. Gobert's gonna have stories to tell his family for a long time, bro. Gobert be getting done bad.
that's a gift for being a 7-footer though, man.
The worst offensive player of all time, Rudy Gobert, bro. That shit pisses me off. You're telling me you couldn't develop any kind of offensive game.
When you were watching the draft, did you hear about the 7-foot dude that
Hansen Young, Chinese dude.
Nah, there was another dude. I think he's African.
Malawak from Duke.
It might not have been him either, There was
he a top pick?
no, it was the French guy.
Yeah, there were like 5 Frenchmen.
The
picked.
7-foot French dude, and they were like,
Yeah.
he's been playing basketball for 4 years.
Mhm.
This nigga just went drafted to the NBA.
Yeah, I do
He's been
remember
playing
that.
basketball for 4 fucking years.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Bro, Joel Embiid didn't play basketball until he was 16.
I mean, 7 foot.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, he was good at soccer and volleyball too.
Bro.
Bro just became like one of the most skilled big men we've ever seen. Crazy.
Bro. That shit is elite.
Actual just straight talent. Like that's actual just talent.
That's
Crazy.
dead ass diamond in the rough. Like, well, imagine a motherfucker just decided not to scout Joel Embiid that day. That nigga would still be in Cameroon somewhere, bro. Oh, that shit's crazy. Like, imagine the motherfucker just didn't see Giannis.
the scout that probably went out there was probably pissed he had to go out there too, bro.
He was mad as fuck.
Hot ass desert.
None of these dudes are
None
good.
of the people there actually like you either, bro.
Bro.
The Joel Embiid, bro. You're going there to find a guy who like didn't play basketball, and then played. He was Kansas.
Yeah.
How long did he play at Kansas?
Hey, what are you doing?
He was one and done, bro. Because that means that means like from the time you're 16 to college, that's only a few years, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, yeah, that's
I don't
ridiculous.
think that
It
dude
ended up being a top 3 pick.
I think that dude was already 20 when he went to Kansas.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, they say they don't know how old Manute Bol was. They said he could have been like 40 when he was playing. They have no idea.
Bobo's gotta get good one day.
Yeah,
He has too much potential.
bro. He straight up said one time, like in an interview, like they be dick riding Victor Wembanyama. But it's like,
Bobo's more Chet than Wemby, I'm not gonna lie. He's more Chet, to be honest.
yeah. Do you think it'll be a thing where like at the end of their careers, Chet might have more rings, but Wemby's the much better player?
No, facts. Wemby's gonna be the better player.
Oh no, yeah, Wemby's for sure projected to be way better than Chet. But I think it might be one of those things where people are going to debate because Chet might have more like accolade. Well, that's the thing. Wemby's going to get MVPs.
Yeah.
Chet won't get MVPs. Chet's going to have to get DPOYs and like block leading, like be a leader in blocks. And then he got to be able to score. He got to get 20 a game. Starting his like 4th year in the league, bro.
That's not nice.
You don't think so?
If he stays in this Rockets or whatever, what is it called?
Yeah, it's
What's that team in Oklahoma called?
the champions.
Lightnings?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, Thunder, yeah.
Yeah, OKC, Lightning, and Thunder.
Yeah. But yeah, their team, if J-Dub like progresses like how people think he is, and then never swing the rock, Shea Gilgeous, keep taking 30 shots and 30 free throws a game.
12 assists in the finals.
At 20,
Game 7, along with 30 points. Not great shooting, I will admit, but he won us the game. So.
Shea's not good, bro.
Okay, so you can admit that's hating, saying he's not good.
No,
That's pretty crazy.
he's not good. Like
Did you just say he's top 5 currently, bro?
Yes, because everybody else sucked. They're old. Like, I wanted to put Braun in there. Keeping the beam, I'm taking Braun over Shea.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Braun just, that nigga. He might be bionic.
No, when he retires, they're gonna expose that he was taking performance-enhancing drugs.
Bro, if Braun averaged 25 the next 2 years, there's something that nigga needs to be steady, bro.
He's not supposed to be.
42 years old, averaging 25.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be doing that. There's something going on.
I mean, but he spent like billions on his body.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
all
I
that.
bet, yeah. You know what's expensive? PEDs. That shit's expensive.
Nah, man. I'm sure Braun was eating McDonald's.
Horse
and shit.
drink. You take a horse train every week. Shout out to Braun, bro. He's the GOAT. I finally realized about a year ago, to this day probably, that he's the GOAT. Congrats to him, man. Congrats to him.
Braun was the first player I watched.
Yeah.
In 03, I was 1 year old. I seen Braun with that big suit getting drafted.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember Braun.
Man, that's
That's
crazy.
what happens when like a player's like good when they first get in the league. You kind of like remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I've seen his journey, and he came in and killed him. You know?
Yeah, that he was the chosen one.
Yeah, guys like Shea, it took him 7 years to have a good year or two. He had 2 good years.
Yeah, he hasn't even been in the league 7 years.
Yeah, he has. 7, 6, 6, 7, 6.
Yeah, one of those.
I know, man. He finally good. He's the best player and all that stuff. Like, you really pissed me off.
But why is Harden good when he's like purely like great scorer, like doing good shit, but never won? But like Shea did the same shit, like scoring, getting free throws, at much less free throws than Harden, by the way, and then actually won.
No, it's
But
because Harden averaged like 12 assists. Like,
he didn't average
he had
12
10
assists,
assists,
bro.
look at
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
did have good assist numbers.
averaging a double is pretty nuts, bro.
Yeah, he averaged a double-double, but not when he was scoring 30. When he was scoring like 24 with the Clippers.
Until what was it, 8?
Probably.
Shea-
No, I'm not.
Shea
No,
didn't
his stats were incredible. Harden's up there and all. Like he's ranked high for me.
Above Shea.
I can't. I don't know if I can do that anymore because Shea won a ring and MVP in the same year and scoring title.
Oh my God. Pop it
That's
out.
just a personal. I might value basketball differently, man.
Pop it out, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, bro.
Shake.
I value winning and consistency, man. And Harden hasn't showed any of it. I'm sorry. You have to win. The NBA doesn't reward losing. You have to win something.
I hate the fact that this nigga Brett just like acts like having to play Golden State was just nothing. Like, there's a lot of players that don't have championships. They have to play either Bron or Steph.
Tough task, man.
There's a lot of niggas that don't got chips.
I know, bro. Barkley, Malone, Stockton, they're gonna go down as losers, and it's a shame because at the time to go to the league stopped them, and in turn, MJ became the GOAT, and the other guys were losers. If they would have took some chips from them, they would have been pretty good, and MJ wouldn't have been considered like that GOAT figure that we know. But that's just how basketball is. You got to earn your wins, bro. Am I speaking biasly?
How does your take change if he doesn't do any of this shit ever again?
If Shea if Shea averaged like 30 next season, maybe 30 again, and then started kind of going lower, stayed in the mid 20s and never won anything. I mean, yeah,
would you just look at him like as a great scorer?
He'd be like Dirk, but better for me in my eyes, type thing. Like he'd be great, and he won that ring and championship. I think he needs to win another MVP or another ring to like really kind of separate him from the gap. But since he only has one of each, it's easy to keep players who had crazy statistical years like Westbrook, Harden, all these like guys who were like really good for so long, who have been in the league for 7 years more than Shea. It's hard to put Shea above those guys, but like I have different like for me, Giannis became top 3 power forward for me when he won a ring. That's all because I saw Giannis as pound for pound probably the best power forward we've seen in terms of ability. But once he won, I was like, yeah, Tim Duncan, and then like Dirk, Giannis, and I think Giannis is above Dirk now. I think Dirk was amazing. He has one of the best rings of all time, but Giannis, I still have to go Timmy because of what he did. But no, Giannis is probably number 2 at this point. But I do value how Giannis was able to pull that team to winning, and obviously Drew helped, but like you can never win a ring by yourself.
Yeah, I just don't value championships like that. As far as when we're talking about like individual players, like
No, that's fine. I get it.
because you got dudes that like shouldn't have championships. Like there's teams, there's runs that like you said, look, both years Indiana have been able to play injury derailed teams, and they've gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals. And either one of those times they could have won a chip. And we're never gonna look at that Indiana team as a great team. Like even though they did as great as they did, nobody's looking at that team as a great team, bro.
Yeah, well, I think this Pacers team is somewhat of an exception. I feel like this team, when the finals are brought up, the 2025 playoffs are brought up, I think along with like the Thunder winning, the Pacers having that run is gonna be like.
That's what I'm saying. They had a good run, but
it was an amazing run. Like
all-time teams, like if I got all-time Mavericks or like the 2011 Mavericks versus these dudes, they'll kill them.
Yeah.
Marion, no one on that team can fuck with Marion. No one on that team can guard Dirk.
Yeah.
No one on that team is fucking with Kid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kid, man. Man, Kid really,
Tyson Chandler would
Kid
have
really got a
30 in
ring?
his mouth turned soft ass.
That's crazy. Kid really has a ring, man.
Bro.
Jason Kidd.
That's crazy. I always forget about that because he wasn't exactly in his prime at the time. He was a little bit older. He was like in his Rocket CP3 era. How old was? Oh, he wasn't like Suns old, right?
Yeah.
Was Suns CP old? Was he like?
Nah, he wasn't.
He was like Rocket. He was like 34, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Chris Paul 36, 38.
I didn't even know he was black until like a year
What?
ago. Jason Kidd.
I'm not black, bro.
Nah, like look up his young. He has like when he had short hair.
Oh,
Damn, they said that nigga was 38 at 2011.
Oh, word?
Damn. So that is like that's Suns CP, bro. Because Chris Paul just is turning 40.
That dude.
Damn, Bron lost to that. Fraud goat. Fraud goat, man. Darko Milicic is the goat.
Yeah, he was 38.
Darko Milicic won a ring his first year.
I mean, one of that.
I mean,
Pistons,
you know what I mean, talking in third person.
He showed.
I don't think LeBron did that.
What the fuck was they thinking?
The Pistons.
Passing up on Melo. What the
Melo, Wade, and Bosh.
That shit's
GMs, man. W execs.
I know at the time he was like, "Watch, you just watch." This kid.
Something about this kid.
This kid from Slovakia.
Gives me a good vibe. Not like any other, not like the other guys.
Yeah.
Nah. But who's the biggest fuck up of a franchise in terms of bad picks? There's so many of them. The Kings are pretty up there. Charlotte got rid of Shea, Kobe.
No, Charlotte. You gotta go back to Bobcats when they was drafting Cody Zeller and fucking Gilchrist and shit for no reason. What? Michael Gilchrist? What potential was there with Michael Gilchrist? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Clippers be fucking up, but they fuck up everything, not just drafts. So I don't know.
Yeah, Charlotte is literally.
Wizards drafted Johnny Davis.
Not too much.
Oh, is he Oh, my fault. That makes sense. I think I do remember that he is from up there. Shout out Johnny Davis, man. He made it. He getting paid. I'm just hating. He getting paid. So
our team is.
Shout out Johnny Davis.
All Wisconsin team is low key deep.
No, that'd be a fun team.
Yeah,
Be a fun team to watch.
I'm gonna go catch my boy JP if Dallas play. If they play Dallas this year, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, no, every team pulls up to everyone's arena at some point.
New Orleans, Dallas.
Yeah, I need to just go see all the Texas teams in Oklahoma play.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a year to go see all of them. But then KD probably gonna be hurt. Probably gonna go when he's not playing. Kyrie ain't gonna play till January, and AD, you never know. Man, Spurs could get scary, bro. Fox and Castle.
It's just Wemby's potential, bro. Like we don't know what Wemby can turn into, bro.
Well, shoot. Last year it was 20. It was right before he was got the blood clot, and his numbers declined a little bit at the very end. He was 25, 10, 3, 1.5 steals and 4 blocks. 4 fucking blocks, bro.
Like, this dude would be like a mix of KD and fucking Mutombo.
And what's crazy is that, like, bro, who's gonna like realistically ever catch like LeBron in the rankings, bro?
Nobody. That's why he's still playing. Like I think LeBron literally wants his records to like be unfucking touchable. Like you can't even sniff that shit.
Yeah, you have to score like 28 a game for like 22 years to match, and you have to not get hurt. That's the craziest thing. He never really got hurt crazy. Like nothing that like derailed his career.
I need them to make Bron a statue, bro. I mean the fucking logo.
The logo?
They need to make Bron a logo.
They could do that.
That should be so lit.
That's gonna be a crazy, crazy time, bro.
Shit. Who the fuck was the person that gave Jerry West the fucking logo?
Man, that was over 50 years ago. Who knows? I don't even think David Stern was in the league yet.
He's not even a top like 10 point guard of all time.
Jerry. Bob Cousy.
Cooser.
No, I definitely don't acknowledge anyone before Bill and Wilt. Like Bob Pettit and all them.
You talking about when they had like the ABA and NBA and shit?
Yes, bro.
Oh, that's insane.
Bro, and then like old heads will be in the comments that should be like, you must have never heard of Bob Cousy.
What?
And then you go back and watch, and he's like dribbling with his head down with one hand.
Bro, that shit literally look like the WNBA when I be watching. I'm like, oh shit. That shit look like the WNBA, bro.
Nah, it's wild.
And then fucking Kareem, big 7-foot ass just came in.
Nah, yeah, that shit was just unfair. Got the Bucks their first chip.
Bro. The fact that that's what I'm fucking named after is crazy.
Is that actually?
Yeah, my granddad like fuck with that dude heavy. Yeah. Cause that's me and my dad the exact same name. My granddad named my dad that shit based off of Kareem.
Shit. I mean,
I didn't even know that dude played in Milwaukee till like I got like 10 or 12.
yeah, I definitely thought for a long time he was Lakers only.
Bro, I didn't know Ray Allen played for Milwaukee.
You didn't know that?
No.
That was back when he was like dunking on people.
Yeah, like the fucking coldest at his coldest.
Yeah, Ray Allen's a weird. Like, I never know where to rank him all time. He's not that up there, but shit, he was good. He was very good for a pretty long time. Like he kind of shows how good Curry could be after he gets done. Like when he's done like ISO scoring the whole time, he can really only like kind of, as long as he can keep his shot on, bro, he can just be like that guy that like Kyle Korver, you know, like just like moving on the perimeter, like for set shots. Even when he's hella old, like, bro, isn't he like already 37 though?
Curry?
Yes, bro, he's old now. That shit, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, I thought like 5 years ago I was watching the Warriors dynasty, bro.
Man.
That shit was 10 years ago. I can't even believe it. I know where I was when I watched every single one of those series, bro.
I remember like
I thought that was
being fucked up in the crib. My mom was watching this shit with me. My mom was watching the finals with me.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Back then, people were complaining about Warriors versus Cavs every year. we just gotta enjoy ball, man. Because we're gonna look back on like these years and like be like, man, these were like, this is our era.
So shit, man.
Man.
Oklahoma, bro. Fuck. Ah! Damn, we had Bron, Curry, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, Draymond Green. Now we got a nigga named J-Dub and Harkenstein. And a dude from Canada. I be forgetting his name.
2 dudes from Canada. Hey, we out Canadian Andrew Nimhard. That dude was scaring me. Shout out Canadians, man. Y'all hooped this year.
Man. This probably gonna be the end of the pod. About that time, I'm ready for 3 strippers. Take me to Bussies. Yeah, man. If you end up watching this shit, I appreciate you.
Pussies.
If you didn't watch it, what the fuck was you doing? Probably not watching it. I don't know, man. Happy 4th of July, man.
Appreciate Brett. Big shout out Brett.
See, you keep fucking it up, bro. Now I'm gonna have to keep editing this shit, bro. Damn,
Appreciate
say his name right, bro.
You're right. Appreciate Darko Milicic for being on this bitch.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. It was fun. It was a vibe, man. I hope to be back at some point in the future.
Shout out to sponsors Don Julio for making this episode possible. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Don't comment, actually. I'm not gonna read that shit. Just like the bitch, send it to your granny. Share it with your friends and things of those nature, man. See y'all in 3 months. All right.